500 hours of new videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. But although tons of videos go up, not all of them get to stay online. Some videos cause so much trouble, they have to be taken down. These are the most notorious videos deleted from YouTube, ranked.
Oh my God, is that the elsagate? Holy fucking shit. I remember elsagate. That was the most nuts thing in the world. Oh my gosh. Was that the Logan Paul apology?
To the most shocking reason.
Or was it the actual video?
And you are awesome. The best friend video. This video was described as the worst prank ever uploaded to the internet. This video was described
Sam and Kobe. Huh?
As the worst prank ever uploaded to the internet. It was so bad that over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to take it down. Although the video was eventually deleted, the chaos it caused will never be forgotten. The man at the center of the controversy was Sam Pepper, and he did not have a great reputation.
Oh boy.
He had this quirky, abrasive personality. He rolled this personality into a YouTube career after he got evicted from Big Brother.
Sam started posting on YouTube in September 2010. His channel focused mainly on pranks.
He would have made it.
His videos were funny and helped him gain
the way he looks. He definitely would have made it in 2010, which he did.
Fans. But when more creators began doing prank videos on YouTube, Sam tried to stand out by making his pranks wilder.
The idea was as offensive or as weird as possible, regain him views with his boyish, teenage-ish audience.
Sam Pepper's extreme pranks did get him millions of views, but they also caused a lot of controversy. His video caused so much chaos in 2014 that the hashtag #ReportSamPepper started trending.
Bro, imagine you make videos so bad that there's a hashtag to get you fucking banned on Twitter, bro.
On Twitter. But no matter how much they complained, Sam kept pushing the limits. That brings us to the video we're discussing today, the killing best friend prank.
Okay, y'all, there's a
we're discussing today the killing.
All right, y'all, there's a limit. There's a limit. There's a ignore the haters and do you, and then there's a holy shit, bro, my content is terrible, maybe I should change it up.
Best friend prank. The title alone gives you an idea of how far Sam went with this one. Sam Pepper wanted to see how someone would react if they saw their best friend's life end right in front of them. So he decided to find out by pranking someone. The video started with Sam revealing the best friends involved in his plan.
Hello guys, today I'm filming a crazy prank. I met
and he has an accent. I know this nigga's channel went triple platinum, bro.
Finals a couple of weeks ago, and I arranged to meet them to talk about filming a video with them.
The target of the prank was Sam Goldbach, but let's just call him Goldbach. To make the whole thing more believable, Sam Pepper secretly convinced Goldbach's best friend Colby to help with the plan.
Kobe is in on the prank, and Sam is getting pranked.
Here's how it went down. The video showed Colby and Goldbach driving down a quiet, dark road when suddenly their car sputtered and came to a stop.
I was about to say,
guys got out of the car and popped the hood, trying to figure out why the car stopped. It was just the two of them standing in the middle of a dark, empty road.
God, he thinks I'm an idiot. Oh wait, I found it. We're good. Where's the oil thing? I don't even know where that is.
Then, out of nowhere, masked men rushed at them. Before Goldbach could react, they threw a bag over his head and forced him into a car. The video then jumped 20 minutes forward to show Goldbach tied to a chair in the middle of an abandoned rooftop. The mask was pulled off Goldbach's head so he could see what was going on. That's when he saw his best friend Colby kneeling next to him. One of the masked men pulled out a weapon, pointed it at Colby, and blam. Goldbach thought his best friend was gone forever. But after a few minutes, Goldbach realized Colby's body was moving. He was alive. Colby got back up, totally unharmed, with a big smile on his face. And everyone burst into laughter, revealing it was all fake.
Except for this nigga.
Goldbach's reaction was a mixture of relief and confusion. The video ends with Sam Pepper joined by Goldbach and Colby as they talk to the camera.
Okay guys, it's a couple of days later, and we decided to film this outro now whilst we're all back in a safe zone.
We're good though. That was crazy. Props to you guys. That was actually.
Golbach looked like he was fine with what happened, but when people watched the video, they had a very different reaction. The video went up in November 2015, and the viewers absolutely hated it.
There was
Dislike.
not at all.
One person wrote, "This is the darkest thing I've seen in a while. Cried real tears. This is not okay." As more people watched the video, the backlash just kept growing.
How do you do a prank like this? Like, it's first of all, it's not a prank.
People were so upset that over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to delete the video.
Let's put into perspective. I know a lot of people see the number 100,000 and think, oh, it's just numbers, bro. 100,000 people is a lot, bro. There are stadiums that don't even sit 100,000 people, bro. Think about that for a second. Football stadiums, basketball arenas. There are plenty of those that don't even sit anywhere close to 100,000 people, even when they're sold out. And it looks like there's so many people in there, right? Just fucking hold on. Staples Center. Capacity. The Staples Center seats 20,000 people. Okay? When the Staples Center is sold out, whether it's a concert, a Lakers game, whatever the case is, nigga, that's a lot of fucking people. Now imagine this multiplied by 5, bro. That's a lot of fucking people.
The petition asked YouTube to deactivate Sam Pepper's entire YouTube channel. Despite the backlash, YouTube stated that the video did not break any of its community guidelines and therefore will not be removed. Even the hacktivist group Anonymous got involved in the drama. The hackers demanded that Sam Pepper take down the video within 24 hours. Otherwise, they would unleash hell on him. As the backlash poured in, Sam Pepper defended his video, saying it's just shocking how everyone's taken it. Like he still didn't understand what was so wrong with what he did. Sam Pepper even started a GoFundMe campaign stating that he would delete his YouTube channel if $1.5 million was pledged to him. But eventually,
who the fuck?
Sam gave in to the...
Who the fuck do you think you are, bro? Everybody hates you. Who's going to give you $1 million to delete your channel? Fuck no, nigga.
The pressure and deleted the video from YouTube, and everyone finally calmed down. But there's something important to consider about this best friend video. It might have been staged. In other words, the people who got pranked could have been part of the act all along. We know this because 3 months after this video, Sam admitted that all his controversial pranks were fake and filmed with the consent of everyone involved. Golbach and Colby later confirmed this during an interview.
Most people don't believe me that was acting. They're still like, oh, he got traumatized, that was real. But I had tried to work on making myself cry for like 3 weeks before that.
Pepper, Colby, and Golbach went on to build pretty successful social media careers despite the backlash. One huge problem with these creators is trust. They go as far as faking their content. They turn simple, genuine ideas into massive productions. It's a reminder that something as simple...
I actually did watch that video too. The 50 YouTubers.
Stress-free meal can make all the difference. So I have a confession to make. I don't know how to cook.
Is this a sponsor?
If you count making a smoothie.
Oh my god.
I am how to say hello in 30 languages.
I'm not gonna lie, that was low-key a WS transition, but you know, get that back, my boy.
If you visit Filthy Frank's YouTube channel, you'll find videos with strange titles like Angry Black Man in Closet, Man Eats Raw Squid and Pukes, and Loser Reads Hater Comments. But no matter how much you scroll, one video you won't find is a video called How to Say Hello in 30 Languages.
Oh my!
Even though the video had a pretty innocent title, it caused so much controversy that YouTube stepped in and deleted it. Big question is why?
All right, gather round, children. It's that time of the year again.
Isn't Filthy Frank racist, bro? Didn't it like come out that Filthy Frank was racist, bro?
A YouTuber and internet comedian, but his comedy was different from most. He made people laugh by doing over-the-top things. He even called himself an absolute...
Wait a minute, no, didn't Filthy Frank turn into Joji? Isn't Joji Filthy Frank?
Madman and the literal embodiment of everything a person should not be.
Do you want...
Hold on, I gotta see, bro. I actually have to check this out, bro. Joji. Is this not the same guy? Formerly known as Filthy Frank. Insane. Insane. This nigga went from... Wow, okay. Okay.
pearly white teeth the natural way? Now you can do it for cheap. Spray paint your teeth white.
In the early 2010s, Filthy Frank's weird skits and crude jokes were a big hit on YouTube. And he totally deserved the success because he was one of the most creative YouTubers of his time. Although his jokes pushed the boundaries, fans loved his edgy humor.
Because everybody's trying to promote their mixtape nowadays when they talk about how they're gonna make it, miraculously becoming a rapper. And these people believe that it's gonna happen.
Then one day, Filthy Frank finally went too far. With one video, people thought his comedy went from edgy to unacceptable. On August 25th, 2012, Filthy Frank uploaded a video titled How to Say Hello in 30 Languages. From the title, most people expected him to just say hello in different languages from around the world. But that's not what he did. Instead of just hello, he acted out over-the-top stereotypes about people from each country. For example, when he said hello in Indian, he made a goofy face and yelled really loud. For Swedish, he made a weird noise again and again. Every country got its own bizarre act. For some countries' greetings, he just flushed a toilet. The video was supposed to be lighthearted fun, but some viewers didn't see it that way. They felt like it spread negative stereotypes and was disrespectful. For instance, when Filthy Frank did the Latino greeting, he acted like a criminal. YouTube eventually took down the video for violating its policies, especially regarding discriminatory content. The Filthy Frank wiki about the video says his video was removed due to him being racist and rude about countries. Although YouTube took down the video, you can still find it in other places online. A lot of people loved his sense of humor, but his edgy style just wasn't for everyone. Now he's a successful musician under the name Joji, and his music is pretty good. This next video is pretty iconic in YouTube history, and you guys might just remember it. Leave Brittany Alone. One of the most emotional videos in YouTube history is the Leave Brittany Alone video. But the reason it was deleted is very different from the others on our list. The video was posted in 2007 by a YouTuber named Chris Crocker. He was a regular 19-year-old living in Tennessee. But there was one thing that set him apart. Chris was obsessed with Britney Spears. He absolutely adored her. He was a super fan. Unfortunately, 2007 was a rough year for Britney. Throughout the year, Britney's life seemed like it was spinning out of
she looked just like her sister, bro. Jamie Lee Spears. Oh my god.
Control. She shaved her head, partied like crazy, and attacked the paparazzi with an umbrella. The media didn't cut her any slack. What the hell is this video? Tabloids posted embarrassing photos of her and made fun of her struggles.
Britney Spears. She's bald. We've got this photo now from the X17online.com, and it appears to show the pop star shaving her own head.
Britney's career also
not them playing her music in the background too.
At the MTV Music Awards in September 2007, but her performance was a disaster.
I'm not sure it's over for Britney, but yes, this performance...
Didn't she come back like just recently and it was like good?
Particularly painful for Britney Spears.
Even her fellow celebrities didn't show her respect.
I feel bad for her. She needs to be looked after.
Who the fuck is that?
Singer, she probably would be in care.
25 years old and she's already...
Oh, this girl is painfully unfunny, bro. This lady right here is painfully unfunny.
Accomplished everything she's going to accomplish in her life.
Chris Crocker was tired of seeing Britney get picked on, so he decided to step in. He grabbed his camera and recorded a 2-minute video to fight off Britney's haters. He called it Leave Britney Alone. In the video, Chris lies under a sheet sobbing uncontrollably. He goes on a rant, blasting the media and fans who were being mean to Britney.
I mean it. Anyone who has a problem with her, you deal with me. Because she's not well right now. She hasn't performed on stage in years. Her song is called Give Me More for a reason, because all you people want is more.
The video gets even more emotional when Chris begs everyone to just give Britney some space, yelling,
I'm not going to lie to you. Today is the day that I found out that this person was a guy.
Britney alone again and again.
I'm not even going to cap. I thought this was a woman this whole time.
Please.
Even though Chris wasn't famous,
you know, the bad quality with, you know, obviously trying to look like a woman, it helped fucking Avril Lavigne. Okay,
his
let me
video
stop.
somehow took off and went viral. Within the first 24 hours of its posting, the video accumulated over 2 million views. It was ranked one of YouTube's fastest climbing videos and later became the second most discussed video of all time on the site. There was just one problem. Chris's passionate video did not achieve the desired effect. Instead of people leaving Brittany alone, they began mocking Chris.
Leave Brittany alone! Please!
Chris, who was only a teenager at the time, became the target of countless jokes. The phrase "leave Brittany alone" turned into a meme used by talk shows, comedians, and people all over the internet.
And how dare anyone out there make fun of Brittany after all she's been through?
The sudden attention made Chris famous. He tried to use his new status to break into acting and kickstart a music career. Unfortunately, he didn't have much success. In 2015, about 8 years after the video first came out, Chris made a big decision. He deleted the original "Leave Brittany Alone" video along with his entire YouTube channel. Chris later hinted that the constant toxic comments and the drama after the video played a big role in his decision. After deleting the channel, Chris wrote on Facebook, "My mental health and focusing on positivity is most important." Although the original video disappeared when Crocker deleted his channel, the video was copied and shared so many times that it's still easy to find. His channel, the video was copied
Luigi,
and
what you
shared
doing
so
in
many
there?
times
The fuck is Luigi doing in here?
That it's still easy to find online. The next deleted video didn't just hurt people's feelings, it hurt them physically too. Happy slapping. In 2005, a series of videos called Happy Slapping Videos appeared on YouTube. Despite the name, there was nothing happy
I remember the powder challenge, bro.
about them. Happy slapping videos followed a disturbing pattern. A random stranger might be waiting at a bus stop, walking through a park, or just going about their day. Suddenly, out of nowhere, someone would run up and slap them while a friend filmed the whole thing. The victim would be left stunned and embarrassed. Sometimes they'd try to fight back, which only made the situation even more chaotic. Meanwhile, the person who slapped them would take off laughing as they ran away. But the slap wasn't the most humiliating part. The video would be uploaded to YouTube, where it usually got a ton of views. Filming the slap was the whole point because, as people said, a happy slap was just a slap if nobody caught it on camera.
Basically, someone assaults a stranger while being recorded on a camera phone, hopefully creating a video that will go viral on the internet.
At first, people thought these videos were funny because the slap seemed harmless, just light taps on the cheek. But as more people started making these videos, it evolved into something far more aggressive. Young people started hitting strangers with enough force to knock them to the ground. There was even the case of a guy who yelled, "This is YouTube material," while recording himself harassing a stranger. This was no longer funny. It's absolutely insane that people were randomly attacked just so someone else can get internet clout. As these videos spread online, more and more people began to feel sorry for the victims, and the backlash against happy slapping hit like a hurricane.
This article is more than 19 years old. It's crazy.
Action. In February 2007, a law was passed making happy slapping a crime in France. In Denmark, a lady was sentenced to 8 months in prison for her part in a violent happy slapping attack. Law enforcement in multiple countries cracked down on happy slapping at the same time. Although the police tried to stop it, happy slapping videos kept showing up on YouTube. In 2007, a UK school principal came up with an insane solution. The government should just ban YouTube. No YouTube would mean no place to share these videos. At the same time, YouTube was under growing pressure to act. Many people felt the platform was enabling bullying by allowing happy slapping videos to stay online. Some users even boycotted YouTube, refusing to use it until the videos were completely removed. With talks of a possible ban, YouTube finally acted and took down most of the happy slapping videos. They also updated their policies to prevent similar videos from being uploaded in the future. YouTube's new policies made it clear. Violence, even if it's a prank, is not allowed on the platform. Next up is a video from a YouTuber who's had his fair share of trouble, but this deleted video is definitely one of his worst moments. Logan Paul's response to CoffeeZilla. This video was called Logan Paul's response to CoffeeZilla's scam allegations. But it wasn't just a response, it felt more like a warning or even a threat.
CoffeeZilla, your slimiest. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda,
Oh,
more like
gosh.
an internet criminal.
But here's the kicker. It backfired so badly that the video was deleted out of sheer embarrassment. So what was this video about? The story revolves around two successful YouTubers. On one hand, we have Logan Paul, one of YouTube's biggest stars. And then there's coffeezilla, a YouTuber famous for exposing fake gurus and scammers. coffeezilla and Logan Paul were in different corners of YouTube and didn't have much to do with each other. That was until coffeezilla started investigating one of Logan Paul's most controversial projects, CryptoZoo.
Oh, never mind.
CryptoZoo was an NFT game Logan Paul created.
Shout
in
out coffeezilla. I think he exposed Hawk to a girl too, bro. Fire.
2021. The idea was simple. Players could buy NFT animals, then later sell them or trade them to make a profit. It was supposed to be like Pokemon, but for NFTs. Logan spent months hyping up CryptoZoo, convincing thousands of his fans to invest in the project.
So that was the idea pitched to people, and people immediately buy in. They $3 million in NFT sales, tens of millions of dollars in the tokens itself.
But CryptoZoo ended up being a total disaster. No playable game was ever released, and Logan abandoned the project 6 months after convincing thousands of his followers to invest. Those who invested in CryptoZoo felt scammed, and they ran to coffeezilla for help. In December 2022, coffeezilla released a video called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam. In his video, coffeezilla spoke to dozens of CryptoZoo investors who lost money.
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
And I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
But the most damning part of Coffee's video was when he shared evidence suggesting that CryptoZoo might have been a scam from the start. Coffeezilla's video was a huge blow to Logan Paul's already shaky reputation, and it hurt his ego. In an attempt to defend himself, Logan recorded a fiery 7-minute response video. That brings us to the video we talked about earlier, Logan Paul's response to Coffeezilla's scam allegations. From the first second of the video, Logan came out swinging. He said Coffeezilla only investigated CryptoZoo to benefit himself, not to help the victims.
Coffeezilla. I watched your 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money.
Then Logan tried to point out all the mistakes in Coffee's investigation.
Your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment, and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda.
When Logan wasn't criticizing Coffeezilla, he acted like the victim, blaming other people for CryptoZoo's failure.
Had rats under my nose, stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back. I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process, who has turned out to be a professional con man.
But the worst part of Logan's response was when he threatened to sue Coffeezilla.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it. We're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Instead of helping his case, Logan's response ruined his reputation. He came off as cocky and defensive, which made him look guilty. It seemed Logan was more interested in attacking Coffeezilla than helping those who lost money in CryptoZoo. Before long, other YouTubers made videos mocking Logan for threatening to sue Coffeezilla.
I have even less faith in you to make good choices. This doesn't discredit anything. At all, actually. This just makes you look worse.
The backlash was so intense that Logan eventually deleted his response video, but by then, millions already watched it. Later, Logan uploaded a new video to respond to Coffeezilla. But this time, instead of threatening him, Logan apologized.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire and ego.
Logan also promised to fix CryptoZoo and make things right for everyone who lost money. In January 2024, he announced a $2.3 million buyback program to repay CryptoZoo investors. It was unfortunate how CryptoZoo turned out, but at least they gave us one of YouTube's most notorious deleted videos. Sometimes YouTubers get so excited they don't stop to think about how their videos might impact others. That's exactly what happened in our next deleted video.
Holy shit.
The PewDiePie sign.
Oh boy.
PewDiePie is one of the most popular YouTubers in the world, but even his—
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is the same guy that said the N-word, RR, while playing a game.
Massive popularity couldn't stop YouTube from deleting one of his videos in 2017. Just 1 month earlier, in December 2016, PewDiePie became the first YouTuber to reach 50 million subscribers.
Also, we gained 50 million subscribers.
At that point, he was making around $14 million a year from
Jesus. This dude is still rich. That's why I keep telling people, like, bro, even if you think PewDiePie fell off, even if you think he fell off, he was making $14 million a year, bro. That nigga is good for the rest of his life, his child's life, his child's life, his child's life. Bro, he's fine.
Ads and sponsorships. Huge brands like Disney were collaborating with him, and he was about to release the second season of his show, Scare PewDiePie. Life was great for PewDiePie, but all the success came with pressure. To keep his 50 million subscribers entertained, PewDiePie needed to post exciting videos regularly. If he slowed down or put out boring videos, it could keep him from growing.
You know, even though it might not seem like it, I really care about every single video I make. I make sure it's the best it can be. I do daily content after all.
Just weeks after hitting 50 million subscribers, PewDiePie came up with a dumb video idea that almost ruined his career. PewDiePie decided to make a video where he would check out strange services available on the internet to show how crazy the modern world is.
I'm about to look up this guy's channel.
Services, he went on Fiverr, which is a website with
what he does
thousands
now.
of freelancers.
If he still uploads daily, that would be crazy.
There's a website called Fiverr where you basically can ask anyone for anything for $5.
PewDiePie wanted to see just how far people would go to earn $5 on Fiverr. To start, he chose a service that caught his interest.
But my favorite is Your Message On, where these guys, for example, will paint your message on my body and dance in the jungle.
PewDiePie came up with the most outrageous phrase he could imagine, something no one would ever say.
Gets millions of views every time he posts,
Then he offered freelancers $5 to hold up a sign with that phrase on it. I can't repeat the exact phrase because I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, but it was a terrible thing to say. It read, "Death to all members of a certain religious group."
Here we go.
Jesus.
Sign to behold. Death to all.
Here's where PewDiePie made things worse. Instead of hiring freelancers who knew what they were getting into, PewDiePie paid 2 freelancers from India to hold up the sign.
Exclusive on Fiverr for $5.
Oh my god, I've seen this.
The men known as the Funny
Oh my
Guys
God,
lived
I've
in a
seen this.
rural area in India. They didn't fully understand the meaning of the words PewDiePie asked them to write, but for $5, they did it. They recorded themselves laughing and dancing while holding the offensive sign. Then they sent the video to PewDiePie and received their $5. In January 2017, PewDiePie shared the video on YouTube. He expected his fans to laugh at what people would do for $5, but they didn't find it funny at all. News outlets around the world picked up the story accusing PewDiePie of promoting violence. Reporters dug up other controversial videos on PewDiePie's channel, including one that showed a man dressed as Jesus saying Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong. But PewDiePie wasn't the only one getting criticized. The Fiverr freelancers from India who held up the sign were also in trouble. Fiverr.com was created by Israelis, and PewDiePie's sign was a direct insult to their people. To punish the Indian freelancers, Fiverr banned their accounts, preventing them from getting any freelance jobs on the platform. Desperate, the Indians made an apology video saying that they didn't know what the message on the sign meant.
Extremely sorry for the mistake we have made in the video. Please forgive us. We really don't know what the message meant while making the video.
They also said that losing their Fiverr accounts took away their main source of income. Everyone felt bad for them. Even PewDiePie tried to help them and get back on Fiverr.
Now PewDiePie on Twitter publicly reached out to them saying, at Fiverr, get them back their account. Please ban me, it's fine, but doesn't seem fair to ban these guys.
As far as I know, the Indian freelancers never got their Fiverr accounts back. But the situation was hurting PewDiePie too. Reporters reached out to companies working with PewDiePie, asking how they felt about his offensive video. In response, major brands including Disney terminated their deals with him. YouTube also canceled Scare PewDiePie Season 2 and removed them from the Google Preferred program, making him lose a ton of money. As the backlash continued, the video disappeared from PewDiePie's channel. It's not clear if YouTube deleted it because it violated their policies or if PewDiePie took it down himself. However, PewDiePie did apologize, saying, "I think of the content that I create as entertainment and not a place for any serious political commentary. Though this was not my intention, I understand that these jokes were ultimately offensive." However, this scandal didn't destroy PewDiePie's career.
Oh,
He
I
bounced
didn't
back
even
and
have
is
to look
still
him up.
one of the biggest YouTubers today. This next chapter is about a family who took their pursuit of fame too far. In the end, they lost not one, but hundreds of their YouTube videos. daddyofive.
I know
was
about
one of
this
YouTube's
guy.
biggest family channels,
I
racking
actually
up
know about this guy.
167 million views. But in 2017, their content became so toxic that YouTube was forced to delete
It was like
all of
abusing
their
his
videos.
kids,
So
wasn't
how
he?
did they go from fun family vlogs to content so shocking it couldn't stay on the internet? When daddyofive launched their channel in 2015, they seemed like the perfect family. Their About section even proudly said, "We as a family decided to make this YouTube channel just for fun." The videos gave viewers a peek into the daily lives of Mike and Heather Martin and their 5 kids. Each child brought their own unique personality, and it was obvious the parents really enjoyed spending time with them. Their content felt so real and relatable that it didn't take long for the channel to blow up. At its
Bro, I will never do a family channel.
peak, they had around 750,000 subscribers watching their family.
All family
adventures.
channels
And
come out and
suddenly,
it's like
one
something
bad
wrong with
idea
them. Ace
transformed
family,
them from a loving family to a family from hell.
Royalty
The
family,
problem
Damien,
began
Bianca.
because they wanted more views.
It's
Mike
always
Martin,
so
the
bad,
dad,
bro.
noticed an interesting trend. The more outrageous their videos were, the more views they got.
The ones
That's
just showing
obvious.
them as a happy family home don't get that many views. But when they push the envelope, when they use the profanity, when they have fights and arguments, they see those get those clicks, and they kept trying to push the envelope, and they lost their way.
To get more views, Mike Martin set out to make the
Because the truth is, bro, people love controversy. They love negativity, bro. Think about it, bro. When somebody gets accused of something, the allegations are fucking monumental. But when you find out that that person was actually innocent, it never gets the same amount of attention as the allegation itself.
most chaotic and offensive family videos on YouTube. And that's when things went downhill. daddyofive needed to make shocking content, and they came up with a perfect way to do that. They would prank the kids. But these weren't the kind of pranks you would expect. Instead of lighthearted jokes, they often involved yelling, swearing, and sometimes got physical.
What are you doing? What the did you just do to her dick?
As daddyofive became more popular, the pranks became more extreme. Their young son
I'm pretty
Cody
sure he was like
was
abusing
often
him.
the target. One of the worst incidents was the disappearing ink prank. In the video, the parents poured invisible ink on the carpet, making it look like it was ruined. Then they accused Cody and his brother Alex of spilling the ink and ruining the carpet.
The controversial video shows parents Michael and Heather Martin spraying disappearing ink in their son's bedroom and then blaming him for it.
When the boys denied it, the parents screamed at them, calling them liars. When things got really intense, the parents suddenly burst into laughter, revealing it was all a joke. But Cody
they
and
weren't
Alex
laughing.
didn't laugh back. They just looked scared and upset. Their video views skyrocketed. But the videos triggered another unexpected effect. Viewers began to worry about the kids. What Mike and Heather called jokes was actually bullying. Eventually, people decided enough was enough. Viewers flooded YouTube with complaints reporting the channel. Parents, psychologists, and even lawyers spoke out, demanding the Martins lose custody of their children. Under all this pressure, things quickly fell apart for Mike and Heather.
I think they did lose custody.
Martin. At first, they tried to defend themselves. They claimed the pranks were just for fun and insisted the kids knew it was all a joke.
And we really never meant for any of this to be taken this way.
But their main excuse was that they were doing it for shock value. Their exact words were, "We keep going more and more for the shock factor versus reality to see what could get more views."
Terrible.
They would get excited when they
View
get
hungry.
a lot of views, and
You know, it was more for shock value.
But the backlash kept growing. Eventually, the Martins removed their most controversial videos and posted a tearful apology. They even hired a crisis consultant to help them deal with the fallout from the videos. But the damage was done and nothing would ever be the same for the daddyofive family. In August 2017, Mike and Heather were arrested for how they treated the kids on their YouTube channel. To avoid jail time, they took a plea deal and were sentenced to 5 years of supervised probation.
And they lost their child.
A court ordered that Cody and Emma, the youngest children, be removed from the Martins' home and placed with their biological mother.
The Maryland couple, who famously pranked their children for their YouTube channel, has lost custody of 2 of the 5 children in the home.
I remember this.
In July 2018, YouTube took the final step, deleting all of the daddyofive videos and permanently banning the channel. This next deleted video caused so much drama, it made some people stop watching YouTube altogether. The disturbing elsagate. A few years ago, YouTube was under a lot of backlash. The only way they survived was by deleting hundreds of videos.
Elsagate was fucking insane.
Those were called the elsagate videos, and this is the dark story behind them.
Oh, brother, that one right there, holy shit.
In 2017, weird thumbnails like these started popping up on YouTube. At first glance, you see familiar faces like Elsa from Frozen and Spider-Man, but if you pay attention to the titles and how they're posing, you realize something's off. Anyone who clicked on these thumbnails was in for a nasty surprise. Instead of fun, kid-friendly content, the videos showed disturbing and straight-up creepy scenes.
There was an episode where I saw a popular character, and I think it was Peppa Pig again. They'd actually set fire to a house with one of the other characters in it.
Some videos showed Elsa and Spider-Man with huge needles acting out bizarre hospital scenes. Others showed Peppa Pig crying or being chased. Some videos even showed cartoon characters doing intimate things that are not suitable for kids to watch.
Peppa Pig drinking bleach. Those are just some of the troubling videos that slipped through the filters.
The problem was that there wasn't just 1 or 2 videos like this. There were thousands on YouTube, and some children couldn't tell the difference between these creepy cartoons and their regular kids cartoons.
She was not aware. She was not aware. She thought it was Peppa Pig. She just wanted me to.
That's why it's like, bro, why do y'all do this with kids characters?
Not take it away from her because she was engrossed in what the video was.
This disturbing trend became known as elsagate. The name came from Elsa, one of the main cartoon characters in these videos, and the word gate, which is a term used to describe major scandals. But that doesn't answer the biggest question. Why would anyone create such weird videos using popular cartoon characters? Some content creators figured out that using famous kids characters like Elsa or Spider-Man could bring in tons of views. And with those views came big money from ads. By making videos that were purposely shocking or weird, they could take advantage of kids' curiosity and the fact that they often watch videos over and over. To make as much money as possible, they pumped out these videos fast. Each video would rake in hundreds of thousands or even millions of views, which meant more money in their pockets. These videos were low quality and didn't follow real stories, just random unsettling moments.
It's like, this stuff is crazy.
It's weird.
I didn't even know about this.
They dress up in these cartoons. They have little babies that are dressed up like Spider-Man or like Elsa. And like this scene keeps happening over and over again.
Before long, everyone was talking about elsagate. Parents, teachers, and the media. The news called the videos nonsensically nightmarish and pretty twisted for children's content.
Inappropriate videos have infiltrated YouTube Kids. One click, and it's down the rabbit hole. Video suggestions after that growing more and more deranged.
Child psychologists warned that watching such strange and violent scenes could confuse or scare children.
It's going to be confusion. Like, I'm expecting one thing, I'm used to one thing, and now it doesn't make sense. It's unfamiliar.
Some angry parents even reported the strange videos to the cops, but the cops couldn't really help.
And we've received complaints about the difficulty for police is those kinds of videos are not illegal.
Before long, people stopped pointing fingers at the creators of these videos and started blaming YouTube itself. Parents were furious, demanding that YouTube step in and get rid of the disturbing content. Some even banned their kids from watching YouTube altogether. To save its reputation, the platform began mass deleting thousands of these so-called elsagate videos. In November of 2017, YouTube announced that it terminated more than 270 accounts and removed over 150,000 videos that fell into the elsagate category. YouTube also demonetized nearly 2 million videos with questionable kids content. But the most important thing YouTube did was update its policy, announcing that creators would no longer be able to monetize videos that made inappropriate use of family-friendly characters. These deleted videos show us that what you share online can have consequences far beyond what you expect. It's a reminder to be careful what you post because it stays around long after you hit delete. After all, the internet is written in pen, not pencil. Read that again. Visual venture.
Oh, I like that. The internet is written in pen, not pencil. Some pens have erasers. I used to own some. Okay, sorry.